Hello, welcome to Luneburg. This is me and my associates. We are walking to the Mensa right now. We're enjoying ourselves here in Luneburg.
Make a wish.
The guy's kind of annoying.
It was a wonderful trip.
I had an amazing time. I learned a lot.
The course is good.
It's just been like a wonderful experience.
This trip was honestly one of the best experiences of my life.
But I mean, it was a great trip. I'll definitely be going back. I mean, no doubt about that. No.
It was the most amazing experience I could say I've ever experienced.
Overall, though, the experience was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed visiting another country and seeing their culture. And I think it was definitely, it opened my eyes. It was definitely life-changing. It opened my eyes to learning more history and learning about how other countries function.
The first time I heard about this program, of course, was from LSUS, and it was just something I wanted to experience and see a different part of the world, and of course, have the opportunity to study with and interact with different students in a different part of the world.
I've always wanted to travel out of the country, and this program was a great opportunity for me.
I wanted to learn German. That's how I even found the trip, was through looking through the LSUS system and trying to look for courses to learn German so I can go to Germany one day and be able to speak to them.
My 2 weeks in Germany were absolutely amazing. I did learn about some international business topics, and I also was able to experience a whole other culture for 2 weeks.
As far as the business education I received on the trip, it was good. It was a good jumping in of how business is done in Europe and in other parts of the world.
The classes were great. I really enjoyed the classes.
It's very informative.
The program the university in Luneburg provides for us is an exceptional learning experience.
While I was there, we took some seminar courses with German professors that taught us a little about international business, and we learned so much.
Very practical, taught a lot of practical skills, nothing that was lofty and you're never going to apply. These are definitely skills that you're going to apply if you're going to end up doing, well, business anywhere really, but especially international business, I would say.
Having the classes from German instructors really did help because you got their perspective on business and how they conduct business.
We had a class on renewable energy, which was interesting.
We took a international business negotiations course, which was great.
Renewable energy lecture, I thought that was very interesting.
We had a cross-cultural class, international law class. We had plenty of classes.
We learned everything from international business negotiation to contract law, sustainability from a lawyer from the EU.
And we learned about renewable energy, common law, market communications, reasons some countries are poor and some are rich. We learned about why they're
Yeah!
We learned about world courts and quality management and the international marketing.
I think we have a lot to learn there, especially as future business people.
We had the privilege to learn from many great professors.
I mean, I'm not a business major or finance or anything like that, but I did learn a lot.
I think my favorite out of all the seminars was the business negotiations. I don't know, it was so cool, and that was definitely my favorite part about this whole trip.
The trip was very, very good. It's a lot of class time, but at the same time we had a lot of free time.
I'd say that I have, in general, just a much better world awareness of an advanced European economy.
I guess in America you really take for granted, like, you feel like when you're in one country, you feel like you only know the politics of that country, and you don't know the politics of another country, and I guess just seeing, like, the insight of what's happening with the Union was really cool.
It is an experience that I don't think you can replace with a textbook.
With what I want to do with my life, international business is going to be a part of it, and I'm just glad I got to see and hear what I saw.
That kind of immersion for 2 weeks does give you a great deal of insight.
There was a very big cultural difference from here in Shreveport or America in general and in Germany.
it was just a cool experience just getting to see what the other side of the world's like. It's a lot different, but it's not wrong or worse.
I did find them to be very future-oriented, and I thought that was interesting and not entirely what I expected to find in such an old town.
I loved my experience in Germany. It was just a great opportunity to look into a different culture, and it was really cool to live like a student lives at Leuphana, staying in a dorm with.
I was impressed with people my age and younger, such as the students in Germany. We're very knowledgeable of their history.
Loved talking to the other German students. They helped me answer a lot of my questions about how they felt about U.S. Like, you have like a stereotype about the country, I guess, and my view of Germany is completely different now. And I absolutely love it. I mean, it wasn't like I had bad views about Germany. It's the one place I wanted to go.
Most of them were bilingual, if not trilingual, and could speak English fluently as well as German.
One thing that really got to me over the 2 weeks was the language barrier. I really feel like our education system should include emphasis on a second language, whether it's Spanish, German, French, instead of just being required to take it for 2 semesters in high school. I think that we should have a greater emphasis on learning about other cultures.
People living there worked well as a community and actually cared for each other.
It was like I see that people appreciate, their culture. The Germans definitely appreciate everything, and
I get to experience the German culture, the way they live, the way they speak, the way they interact with each other.
It's a lot more efficient, of course, than driving my big old car around. So it's really cool getting the taste of the German student lifestyle. It's really working out my thighs and my calves, as you can see.
As each day went by, like, I just basically just got involved and just asked questions and just got into, learning their culture.
Luneburg was a great city to visit with its history and beautiful surroundings.
The German history is fascinating. The Berlin Wall, the town.
This town of Luneburg, it's literally 1,000 years old. Literally 600-700-year-old buildings are around you. You're surrounded by all this history.
If you are passionate about history, this is a trip for you. You get to see so many historical places and cities.
Hamburg was like amazing city, and one place that I can honestly say that I really, really liked was Berlin. For me, just like actually like going to see that and witness that was like amazing for me.
Our trip to Berlin was fun because we all know of Berlin, but this trip will build the whole picture to connect the names with the places.
We went to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was a Holocaust camp, well, a concentration camp. And at first, it was just like a moment of silence for me because I read about, in the history books and everything about how it was in the Holocaust, but just for me to actually see it with my own eyes was just something amazing.
It really was very interesting to learn what those people went through in those camps and to actually feel the emotion that those places have and the history behind them.
I would recommend this program if they want to experience other culture.
I liked Germany a lot. I felt at home there. Yeah, I would like to visit again. I think the way that their system is great.
And just, like everyone was just like very nice and everyone was just like so polite. And it was just like a wonderful feeling.
I got to meet new friends and just experience culture from a different level. And I'm so glad I got to see it and, experience all these cultural things. I got to meet new friends.
On the trip, I made a lot of new friends that I'm going to keep some of for a lifetime and I'm sure the rest for a long time.
Everybody's really friendly over there.
My host, Finia and Vanaz, has done a terrific job by accepting me and letting me into their home. And they have treated me with like so much respect. And it's just been like an amazing relationship. And
this is the Germany trip, and along with me I have my hosts and my roommate Connor. Hello.
Hello. I learned that with you two, I learned that there are people that are interested in other cultures, that are interested in what happens around them, and that they don't think they are the greatest in the world, but they are really like human beings that are nicely and friendly. I didn't say that it's not like that, but my stereotype, I have to say, was quite badly influenced.
Americans are human.
I think this program is all about is having a relationship or a friendship and just building from there so you can continue to, grow together. Even though I'm so far away, I definitely will like to come back out here, and if they ever have the opportunity to come to the United States of America, I would definitely be their host and show them a great time as they did for me.
You were so nice, and you were so grateful for everything we had here with you, and it was cool to show you everything because you get a different view about your own culture if you present it to someone from another culture.
It was a great experience, and
their Mensa, which is like their cafeteria, is fantastic.
I really enjoyed the food. The food was absolutely amazing. It's not spicy like it is in Louisiana.
The German culture does not like for you to waste food, so you have to basically just eat everything off the plate.
Oh, just riding my bike to and from class. It's the way you do it here in Germany. It's all about being sustainable. Even my light down there, it runs on wheel power. Not willpower, wheel power. That's how we do it here.
One lecture that really stands out to me is the Renewable Energy Resource by Dr. Shamaris. I really like how the Germans are concerned about the environment and finding alternate sources of energy.
I definitely feel like this whole trip changed my perspective in life.
We saw sustainability with recycling bins everywhere, everyone driving tiny cars. We saw it at Autostadt, where Volkswagen's making a new car that has 1 liter of gas and can go 100 miles.
You do more sustainable energy and stuff with the windmills and the wind power. I've thought that was so fascinating, and I don't know, just experiencing and seeing it is something that you can't appreciate till you actually go out and see it, how much good it's doing for them.
I think that it was good for us to learn about sustainability and being more eco-friendly because it's going to happen in the United States eventually.
Be on time. There was a group of us from the trip. It was the last day, and we were in Hamburg, and we were trying to get to the airport, and a bus arrived early. A few minutes early it would stop, no big deal. It stops maybe 100 yards away from us and starts letting a few people off. And so we think, oh, well, that must be the bus stop. So we start hurrying down the track, and the driver's gateways. No, no, not yet. And so we're kind of baffled and wait, and we realize, oh, wait, the bus is 2 minutes early. So he actually sat there for the 2 minutes, and at the time he was supposed to arrive at that stop, then he pulled forward and stopped. Even though there was no other bus at that stop, he could have just as easily gotten on.
I really enjoyed all the LSUS students we went with. I thought we got along great and went really well.
It was just an awesome experience for all of us, and speaking for every student from LSUS, I think we all had a great time.
The group that we got to go with, it was like perfect. Everybody meshed well.
It was a really good experience. I'm telling you, it will be money well spent.
It's something I'd recommend anybody doing. I absolutely loved it. The food was amazing. The people were amazing. And I miss it. I do. I'll go back.
The program at LSUS is definitely worth taking a chance on. It's definitely worth the money.
It may seem like a lot of money, but really, in all honesty, at the end of the day, like, it's worth it. It's once-in-a-lifetime experience. You're never going to get to this again.
Overall, I extremely enjoyed the experience. If I could do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
I would say if you're watching this because you're considering going, then don't even think any further. Please just go.
I would definitely suggest people to go.
I don't know what you might be thinking about spending the money on, but I promise you in the end, this is an experience you'll take with you for the rest of your life, and I will continue to see things for years to come that may not have even recognized that I learned on the trip. So again, if you're thinking about doing it, just go.
But, you know, you just have to just go for it, and that's what I did.
If you are considering doing the study abroad opportunity, do it.
This trip was something that I would recommend anyone doing, whether it's just through school or just through anything, and not be selfish, like, oh, I want to go to California for vacation, I want to go to Colorado. Just be like, make something better. Go somewhere better where you can get more experience and more culture and see different things.
I would definitely recommend this trip to anybody.
The experience was good. I would do it again if I have a chance.
I would highly recommend this this program for everybody. I mean, it's just an awesome learning experience that could never, I mean, words don't even describe it. But Germany was awesome, and so is this study abroad program.
When I go back home, like, just their culture and how they are, I'm definitely going to take some things away.
And I just wanted to thank everybody for the opportunity, including LSUS.
I will learn German one day and go back, and hopefully I'll get to see the same people and be able to reconnect with them and maybe show off my German speaking skills.
I would definitely like to go back over.
And I would definitely want to go back to experience a little more of the culture and to see a little bit more.
I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Connor, you have anything to say?
Yeah, awesome trip, and I really enjoyed getting to know you guys, and it's just awesome.
The 2 weeks, it just went by. It has went by so fast, and I wish like this program was actually for like 6 weeks.
I want to go back over and I want to see more of this, exciting world. So I definitely recommend this trip.
It's an experience that I will never forget.
I'm going to recommend everybody that I know to get involved with the summer school program, because this is an amazing program, and it's something that can possibly change your life, change the way how you think, and definitely make you, a much better person in life.
I would recommend it to anybody.
And it was amazing.
I'm just so happy that I had the opportunity to come out here and see a different country and have this experience.
I learned a lot, and it was awesome, and I would definitely do it again. And I would recommend it to anybody, and I wouldn't change this for a world.
It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for sure.
Ich liebe dich. I love you. Yes.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Bitte. Ich bin müde.
Yes.
I am sleepy. We're going to be really sad to leave our new German friends.
Yep.
So, bye.
Bye.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Choose.